Welcome back to Politics Today. We're talking Southeast politics with elections around the corner, realignment and party defections. Mr. Ifatu Obiokoye, the National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, is in Abuja studios. Let me go back to you. You said APGA is deeply entrenched in the grassroots in Anambra State. Doesn't it worry you that APGA as a party has not been able to gain more than one state in governorship elections? Is APGA satisfied just remaining in Anambra State?
That statement does not reflect the true past. You remember APGA won Imo State. Rochas Okorocha was a product of APGA, and he defrauded the mandate and left us for APC. We also are conversant with what happened very recently with Lex Oti in Abia State. So, to that extent, we also know what also happened to the National Secretary, Labaran Marco, in Nasarawa State. As a matter of fact, until the votes begin to really count, then one cannot express the anxiety you have expressed by that question. For us in APGA, we are working hard. We are working hard to make sure that beyond Anambra State, we win other states. You will also notice that I have not particularly mentioned the governor, Willie Obianyo, since I've been talking. I want to tell you that the next election in Anambra State is beyond the question of re-election of Governor Willie Obianyo. The next election for APGA has to do with the continued existence and survival of the only national party that was midwifed from the Southeast. And that is
just
APGA.
A moment, Mr. Obiokoye. We've since been joined on the program by Mr. Emeka Madu. He's the SA Political Matters to the Enugu State Governor, of course, a member of the People's Democratic Party. Mr. Madu, the All Progressives Grand Alliance has described defections to your party as a desperate move by the PDP to remain relevant.
Surprisingly, he can say that. If he's talking about Enugu State, then he must know that ordinarily we don't have APGA in Enugu State. Of course, if he's talking about Nigeria, well, we know we have APGA in Anambra. I admit that. So the defection, the members that came into the fold of the PDP just were the number, but it's a normal thing. It isn't only members of APGA. Members of APC and some other parties were there yesterday. Are you with me?
Yes, go ahead. I can hear you.
So the issue about APGA defecting to PDP in Enugu State is a normal thing. It's a thing that is long known.
Are these defections, Mr. Madu, let me ask you very quickly, are these defections enough to retain the reins of power in your own state within your party, the People's Democratic Party? Is that enough?
I don't know what you mean by if that is enough. The People's Democratic Party in Enugu State is the ruling party. And if there's a big tree, other smaller grasses grow under it. If they, for any other party, or persons decide to join the People's Democratic Party, well, so be it. But PDP is the standing party in Enugu State. I mean, there's no shaking about it. So I don't.
Okay, no. Let's go back to Dr. Ben Wonye, who is on Skype now. Dr. Wonye, many people have complained that the APC's quest to take over the Southeast region is all an agenda to make Nigeria a one-party state.
No, it is a wrong assumption. But let me quickly agree with Emeka Madu. APGA does not exist beyond Anambra State. However, I must point out that the defection party that they planned, we were aware of it. It was a fake and phony defection. We had not one single member of APC defecting to PDP. As strong as PDP may be, they are the ruling party in Enugu State. They could not name one single person. Instead, they lumped it up to 500 persons. They went and purchased broom and gave money to certain people who were jumping around and dancing around. These are PDP people. Each time we had a defector from PDP to APC, we had big names. We had former governor. We had former speaker. We had former chieftains of PDP. A former national secretary, Rex Onyabo, Bazuago, Eugene Odo speaker, Governor Sullivan Chime. They could not name one single person. They got jittery, they got panic that definitely APC is about to take over Enugu State, about to take over Southeast. Because in the 2015 election, unfortunately, the Igbos were more Jonathan than the Izots were. But we have realized the mistake. And so you have business moguls. You have people from the political world coming in and pulling their forces together, knowing that the Enugu government house, come 2019, will be occupied by an APC governor. And as far as the Apuga gentleman is speaking, he kept making reference about 1983. The fact remained that 1983, at the end of the day, Jim Moore would have lost the election to CC Ono, and the rest is now history. And Enugu State will never ever allow history to repeat itself. Come 2019, we are no longer going to be in an opposition. The West, people in the West, are used to opposition. They can afford opposition. Now we have the River State, the Edo State, they can afford opposition. The people in the South Side have resources to afford opposition. At this moment, we are number 34 on sharing of national revenue. We do not have the resources.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Ben Woye, the chairman, All Progressives Congress, Enugu State Chapter, for joining the conversation. Thank you, Mr. Meka Madu, the PSA Political Matters to Enugu State Governor, and Mr. Ifatu Obi-Okoye, the National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, for joining us on the conversation. Well, that's our program tonight. Thank you for being great company. I'm Imana Amawe.